Hi guys, welcome back to leiloandoideias. Today I have another product to review that I received from Influenster complimentary, and it is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Custom Finish Powder Foundation. It is a mouthful, and this one is in the shade 110 Alabaster. I am going to do a try-on kind of video, so stay tuned and let's jump right in. I am not wearing any makeup because I want to do a little get ready with me to show the makeup that I do every day when I go to work, when I'm not on quarantine and I actually go into work. I also want to compare the new powder foundation that I received with one that I bought recently from Sephora. This is the Shiseido foundation that I received. This is the box. It's a very nice box. My friend was making fun of me because my other video I was spending too much time talking about the box. But I do think that packaging is important, especially when you think that this is $45. Shiseido is known to be a luxury brand of sorts, and so packaging is definitely a very important part of the deal. And this is just like a cardboard package that has a little matte consistency and everything. It's very beautiful. But then you move on to the packaging itself, and it is amazing. This product looks so beautiful before you even open it. It's so slick, it's not too big. It has that Shiseido, design to it, and it just says Shiseido a little tiny over here. It's beautiful. And then once you open it, and one of the reasons why I wanted to make the video prior to applying the product was because I really wanted to show you how the product looks before you use it. It does have a little plastic. I took the plastic out, and this is how it looks inside. So you can see it, because I'm a very white person, so I think one of the lighter colors is the alabaster. It comes with a little sponge that has two sides. I'm not sure what's the difference between the sides, but here without the sponge you can see that the sponge side goes right through the back of it. Hi guys. So I don't know if that's convenient because, if you use the sponge and then you put it back, it will go through it. So I can see it just getting very dirty on the outside. But at the same time, it's from Japan. And I guess Japanese people know what they're doing most of the time. Because most of the great technologies come from Japan, right? So it does have a small mirror here. My mirror has a little thing in the middle. Okay, now it's clean. It does have a little small mirror. And so one of the things that I noticed is that, so this product has 9 grams, 0.31 ounces, and it costs $45 at Sephora. I was actually going to buy this product the other day, and then it was out of stock. Now it's back in stock. So I ended up buying the Makeup Forever powder foundation, and this one has 11 grams. It's 0.38 ounces, and it costs $38, so it's a little cheaper. I used it a couple times in Las Vegas. This is the packaging. As you can see, it's not that much a difference in price, and this one comes with less product, but the packaging itself, there's a big difference. This one is more of like metal packaging. It is smaller. This one is a little bigger, even though it has less product. And this one has a little, I think it has a little magnet. Yeah, it has a little magnet for it to close, while this one has a little button over here. So you open it, and just like the other product, it comes with a little sponge that has two sides, and this sides you can actually, well, sorry, I already used it, so that's why it's dirty, but This one, you can see the difference between the size. This one is more fluffy. That one is a little more abrasive, I guess. And then this is how it looks in the pan. It also comes with a little mirror. The mirror from Shiseido is definitely bigger, and not only because the box itself is bigger, but it takes up a little bit more space on the packaging itself. And so if you're looking for something compact, then the Makeup Forever is definitely a little compactor. It's definitely a little cheaper. But if you are a person that cares about brands, then maybe you want to go about with the Shiseido product. Well, I am about to try it for the first time, so let's see how it performs, because that's also a very important part of it. So Influenster always sends a little pamphlet with some product information, and what it says here is this is a breathable, blendable, and buildable coverage with a multidimensional effect that looks and feels like bare skin. It's medium coverage, natural finish, 24-hour wear, apply wet or dry. I'm not quite sure how would I apply this wet. I don't know if maybe I wet a brush or something. Active Force technology, resists heat, humidity, oil, plus facial movement. If it does resist facial movement, I'm gonna say that this is a big thing, because I am 32 and I have lines of expression, and of course throughout the day I'm speaking, I'm smiling, and I'm doing all sorts of things, so it doesn't take long for get like creases everywhere and my makeup to start moving. And it's a little bit annoying, yes, but also it's part of life, so I'm not gonna, you know, go touch up my makeup every 2 hours, because I'm not that kind of person. I don't really care. I just apply makeup to go to work, just so I don't look completely dead in the morning and people are not like, oh my god, what happened to you, you know what I mean? But okay, so how do I do my makeup in the morning? Now let's go to the part where it is like, get ready with Leila. I normally take 10 to 15 minutes just to put something on my face and look decent in order to go to work, right? So what I do is, I already have my skin prepped with moisturizer and all sorts of things, so I'm not gonna apply a primer. Lately I've been using the Laura Mercier primer that has sunscreen, so that way I kind of just combine two steps. And so I go on first with the first makeup product that I apply after primer is a concealer. Today, for the purpose of this video, this is not a concealer that I use every day. I kind of like keep it for special occasions, but I am gonna, because it's kind of expensive, I am gonna use the Magic Away liquid concealer by Charlotte Tilbury that I got 2 months ago. And you know, it's kind of sad, because in order for you to start getting the product out, this part here goes up pretty fast. I'm gonna use my Jeffree Star Proof mirror today. I love the smell of this concealer. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna apply underneath my eyes here. Try to, you know, look alive a little bit. And what I do is I do apply here where I get a lot of crease. And then I apply it here because I have some pimples that I want to hide. I apply a little bit on my nose and a little bit on my forehead. And basically this is all the concealer that I apply on my face on a daily basis before I go to work. So then I get beauty blender or a sponge or whatever. I don't really have beauty blenders. So I get a sponge. I just, you know, I dab the product everywhere on my face. And I feel like just applying the concealer already makes me feel like, well, already makes me look alive, you know. So the next step is the powder foundation. And of course, I'm gonna talk about the Shiseido powder foundation. I think I'm gonna use the mirror here just to see how it goes. Recently, I've started to use the sponges that come in the product itself just to see how they perform. I have to decide what side. I'm gonna use the white side, because why not? So I got some product here and I'm gonna put right underneath my eyes. I do apply pretty much everywhere that I applied concealer, just to set all that in place. I think this was a good color for me. The thing with influencers is that, so they send you a little survey, and then you have to kind of say, oh, I think for this product, this is the color that would work for me, without you even knowing what the product is or which product it is. They just send you a chart and they're like, oh, from the image below, which one do you think is the correct color for you for foundation? And then it just has like a bunch of random names that of course are the names that match the product that they're gonna send you, but you don't know which product it is, so you're kind of just like guessing, you know. Okay, so this is basically the powder that I'm going to apply here. I don't know about medium coverage, but it definitely gave me a nice coverage with this sponge. And yes, it is a good color for my skin. I feel like everything is matching. So it's not like my face is yellow or too white or anything like that. So now I'm gonna get a brush and I'm just gonna apply a little bit more. Oh wow, I made a mess here. I wonder how long it's gonna take for this case to start getting like super dirty. It was easy to apply. I think it did a good job with the coverage. Let me just finish my makeup now. So the next step that I do is I do my brows, and recently I've been using the Goof Proof brow pencil from Benefit, and this is in the number 375. Once my brows are in place, I move back to my face. So I'm gonna use the little Hoola by Benefit, the bronzer. Unfortunately my Hoola broke, and this is also something that I received in one of my subscription boxes. So what I do is just I get a little brush and I get a small amount of the product and just use it on my cheeks here. I kind of do like a little almost little contour, if you will, but not really because it's just a bronzer. So just apply a little bit just to give myself a little color so I'm not like super dead, and then a little bit here. And then I move on to blush. One blush that I've been liking a lot is the Ciaté London that came in a BoxyCharm a few months ago. I've been trying to go through all the products that I have here in my house, so every other month I try to use different products, and honestly I didn't really get a chance to change into products for March because we got into our quarantine, and I think I had like change into like rotating products for a few days and then goodbye social interactions. I go into highlighter, and yes, I use highlighter every day, even though my makeup's supposed to be a little bit more basic. So recently I've been using the Brainfreeze that I got in my Jeffree Star mystery box for Valentine's Day, and I really like this one. It's called Gold Breaker. That's basically, okay, that was a lot of highlighter. But yeah, this is highlighter is probably one of my favorite makeup products. It's just so beautiful. It's just, it sparkles. I'm gonna have to clean this area of my house afterwards because just, you know, throwing a lot of powder on the floor here. You know, just a little highlight, make the day better. For my eyelids, I just go with a little bit of brown. So I'm gonna use this Baked Browns by Dose of Color. I'm going to use this shade over here. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be cherry wood or desert. I would say it would be cherry wood here. And then I just apply a little bit on my lid, kind of anywhere, like anyway, just, you know, diffusing it. And since I have, my eyes are like super hooded, I put all the way up, so I actually have some color on my eyelids. Now I'm gonna go in with some mascara. I have the Big Ego by Tarte. One mascara that I really like is the Better Than Sex, but mine is kind of old now, so I have to get a new one. Depending on the day, I just put some clear gloss from Laneige that I have, that I really like, that lip treatment that they have, or I put a little lipstick that it's basically just a nude lipstick. Today I'm just going to apply one of the glosses by Jeffree Star. This one is in the shade Sky High, just to give a little. Wow, this is not basic at all. Yeah, I would never wear this to work. But since I'm gonna film another video right after this, I might as well have some pops of color, right? Okay, so yeah, this is basically the makeup that I apply every day just to go to work. And I really like applying powder foundations, and that's why I really got into this makeup, because I think it's faster for me personally to apply powder foundation when I'm doing my makeup on a daily basis. And that's why I got this Makeup Forever, because I was using every day the Sephora powder foundation, and I really liked it, but I wanted to try different foundations. And so when I was looking for something to replace my Sephora that is almost finishing, I bought the Makeup Forever, and then Influencer now sent me this Shiseido one, and now all of a sudden I have a lot. Yay! So I'm good with powder foundations for a while. I think that the Sephora one that I have lasted me 2 or 3 months, using it every day to go to work. But okay, so final considerations about the Shiseido powder foundation. I really love this packaging. It looks like a little wallet almost. It's very sleek, it's very chic, it's very, hi, it's Shiseido from Japan. And the one thing that honestly I don't really like, it's how it's open on the back, because I feel like if I just throw this into my purse like this and not put it inside a little pouch or inside something else, it's gonna start a mess. I don't normally carry makeup when I'm going to work or going someplace unless I'm traveling, but you know, I like to keep things clean. So this is not my favorite. I bet there is a reasoning behind it. It's probably, you know, not to suffocate the product, not to get molded, it's for something. I mean, they're Japanese. They know what they're doing. Like, these people, they are like very intelligent when it comes to creating technology that has a meaning. And so I'm sure there's a reason behind that. Hi guys, again in the back. It got a little messy when I was using my brush, not when I was using just the sponge that came with the product. I really like this sponge. It's very fluffy. It's very good. I think that it was spreading the product really well. I don't think I did a great job covering everything that I would normally cover. I don't know if it's because I'm filming this at the same time that I was doing my makeup, but I realized that like I have a little breakout coming out here that it's still a little red, that I would like to maybe, you know, patch a little better here as well. There are some things that I'm picking on. I do think that the foundation itself, it's not necessarily medium coverage like they say it is. It's maybe it's buildable. I didn't try building up and putting even more. It is almost like skin, so I will give them that. The parts where I don't have an additional products on top of it, it definitely looks very much like skin. So even if I was just to use the powder itself without adding everything else that I added on my face, I feel like it would be very natural. It would be a very natural look. I'm curious to see how it lasts throughout a 12-hour day. Applying this in the morning and then wearing it throughout until 6 p.m. and not having to touch up, just to see how this is going to perform. This is definitely something that I'm going to take into consideration prior to leaving my review, because one of the things that I have to do for this campaign is leave a review on Sephora. And I really want to test it out and see how that goes prior to just leaving a review, because I really like giving my honest opinion for all these products that I receive from Influencer. I just don't go just because I received it for free. I'm not gonna give it like, oh, it's the best shit ever. No. Overall, I'm really excited, and I really like this Makeup Forever that I bought the other day, but I'm gonna give Shiseido a shot, because it is a brand that I tried products in the past and I really love their skincare. So I've been really curious to try their makeup as well and see how it performs. And honestly, I would spend the extra buck to buy something from Shiseido, because I do believe that they put a lot of thought into creating, not that the other brands don't, but I do believe that this brand in specific puts a lot of thought into creating products that actually show results. So, so far, I like it, especially for the packaging. As my friend Stephanie would say, I love packaging. Yes, I love packages. I love it. I love you guys. But yeah, let me know, you guys, how is your routine every morning? If you apply makeup to go to work, what products do you use? If you like doing a makeup that is more like 10 minutes or maybe 30, if you want to, you know, if you will like applying way more products, if there's any products that I tried that you want to try, or if you are curious about something that I spoke here and you want to know a little bit more about it, let me know. If you like this kind of videos, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.